Hello everyone, and welcome to the Japanese Grand Prix. So it is of course then career mode. In my Caterham you can see that hopping on in, starting from the very back then as per usual. So of course no qualification, just a race. And there we go then. So first off, teammate challenge, still kicking his ass.
Modified the car's exhaust system. The engine should wear less than normal.
My data tells me that my wear is less. We'll get into that in a minute. My engine wear. So strategy then. So still to stick with option prime, pit on lap 6 for a set of primes. And we're going to go with normal fuel for this race. So just the same as everyone else is running. So setup wise then, we're running the quick car setup in here. The full dry setup. The only thing I've changed, once again, is the brakes. Gone for 51-49 on the brakes. And gear ratios, we've gone for full gear ratios once again to help me when I'm in the slipstream of a car ahead. So, Stu's the same age as last race. Did have a brand new one last race. Forgot to mention it, but I did have one there. So, also did an R&D. Here we go, the fourth one there. Improved radiator airflow, reduce engine wear by 10%. So not that really matters, but I've got that anyway. And let's go then. So like I said, very back of the grid. So hopefully I can carve my way and get another couple of points again. I felt pretty good in practice. I was able to hold on to Gutierrez at least. I know he's not the quickest guy, but he was obviously he's not a back marker by any means. I was actually faster and I was able to catch and overtake him. So hopefully that'll carry over. And I'll be pretty quick. I'm not going to be on the front running pace there. You can see Alonso in P1, Hamilton in P2. Vettel in P3, and there's my teammate once again getting out qualified by Jules Bianchi. Here we go then, on the grid. We're going to go straight to Rich Mixture then. We're going to try and get a good start, not like last race, so we're bogged down with these long gears. We're going to try and give it a bit more revs. Too much revs, got some wheel spin, and still ended up bogging down in second. Bit of curves, but I'm not going to use too much because it's pointless. Look at that, look how many cars there is. Look at that, whoa. Lots of contact there. I want to follow John Eric Verne. And the outside here is I'm getting squeezed onto the grass. Whoa, whoa, still on the grass. That was more evasive action than anything. Trying to go on the outside of Williams there, but didn't happen. He's whipping all over the place. What's he doing? I don't know why they're so slow. I have to get off the throttle there, and I'm going to try and go for it. Use all of my curves to try and sneak past Gutierrez, and it's worked. Did use all my curves, but it's worth it for that extra position. Very wide. Managed to keep out of the gravel though, so that's one thing. Whoa! Actually went up tapping the McLaren, but that's because I was trying to avoid making contact with them there. And Button's alongside me, but as long as I get this slipstream, I should be okay, which I am indeed. Perez, actually, sorry. The way around. So I'm looking pretty good. We're up to P11 then already. Onto the curb. Trying to get power down. I'm not doing good on tyre at all at the moment, but don't care about that for now. I just want to try and gain as many positions as possible. Perez is pretty close behind, but not close enough. On the curb a bit. Whoa! A waste of action there once again. I don't really get why they brake so early. I am braking early, I'm leaving a margin. It's not like I'm braking right on the limit. And they're just braking so early. I have to take full on evasive action. Oh, there's a Mercedes wide there. Free position. Yes, I'll have that. Any day of the week. And Hulkenberg ahead now. One of my championship rivals, of course. Mainly constructors and everything, to be fair. Sauber about 25 points behind Caterham in the constructors, so it's quite a way, but it can happen bit by bit, so I need to try and continuously outscore him. And turn into a low one up, cutting the corner, bit of oversteer. 8 tenths now behind him, so I'm within the DRS, which is good. And look at the mini, look how bunched up everyone is. Looks like I might well have the pace on this track, a bit wide though. Not being very careful on these rears at all, am I? But hey ho. I'm on standard now as well. I think the cars ahead must be just use a load of curves, must be on Rich. So just getting a load of time, and that was a horrible corner. Touched the grass on the entry, touched on the inside as well. Can use the rest of my curves now though, try and close down on the car ahead to stay within the slipstream, which is fairly powerful on this track, but I think I might have lost it. They're side by side in 130R, they're going to be slow. I'm probably going to be slow on the brakes as well. It's going to allow me to close right up to them, no doubt. Absolutely is. And that wasn't a great corner though. Second part wasn't anyway. Not supposed to on the exit. Not going to bother using Rich because even though I'm in a slipstream, I'm not going to be able to get anywhere near it enough for them to overtake. There's enough to overtake. As closing down now, come on. Oh, it's not got a good grip as I'd want to. I'm losing time to them all through here. I don't think I'm all that much slower than this race, not like I normally am. Well, I imagine it's only a Sauber ahead, but it's a Lotus ahead of him, I believe. So usually I'm quite a bit off their pace, aren't I? But this race, I'm not. I'm right on their pace. Oh, turned it way too early there again. I tried to correct it, but it's a bit late, brake late. Got away with it. Bit of curves on the exit there just to try and stay a bit close. So once again, they're pretty slow. They're not quite as bad as they have been, but using some curves on the exit here this time, rather than bother them trying to save it all just to get a bit better slipstream and stay a bit closer to them. Which it looks like it's worked. That was a better corner, a bit wide. You want to be all over that curb or not at all. Unfortunately, that was half and half. Very wide. And I'm still a bit too far back to get some decent slipstream. I'm getting some, but not huge amounts. And a side by side once again in 130 art. And I'll be very slow into this braking point. Go on the outside of Raikkonen if you'll let me. Not going to complain. Not going to complain at all, and I should now get DRS as well. I do indeed. So that's me up to P8. My lap tyres aren't great at the moment. Lap 6 at the moment, as he's closing in on me, but not going to be close enough as they're battling ahead once again. Bit wide there. So that was a free position. I'll take that any day of the week. Well, not quite free, was it? I still had to do it on the outside, but he wasn't that quick. He wasn't up to race speed, that's for sure. Or his normal race speed. Oh, almost went wide there. Had to be a bit careful. Bit of curves on the up the hill. Just try and stick close to him. That's a better corner. Get it slowed down, get it turned in, get out on the power bit. It will spawn the exit. And now I need to close in on them once again on this braking zone. That's once again they're slow, but a bit deep, but get away with it. Once again, use some curves on the exit here. Try and stick with them, which I've done nicely. So that's the key. I think use half curves here, half curves down the straight. Because that enables me to stay nicely in the slipstream, which enables me to stay closer to them. Bit of wheel spin on the exit there as I was using curves. As we're up to P8 and we're actually not. We're quicker, if anything. No, not quicker, maybe not, but we're on the pace of the cars ahead as they're going to be slow. Hulkenberg has a look there. They're going to be very slow. So once again, I'll have that if he's going to give it to me. Oh, very wide though. No, wheel spin as well. Might have been able to get a Webber as well there, but wasn't meant to be. But I've got DRS, that's something. Webber hasn't. And Hulkenberg is going to be very close to me, but I'm not going to bother defending because he's not going to go for it, is he? He thought about that. That was very close indeed. I had to brake pretty late to make sure that didn't happen. And I might even pit early and then go for the undercut because these tyres are not looking great. And I'm right in amongst them. I might even be able to get onto the next pack ahead, which would be for like second place. That pack will be. That would be beautiful. I think I'm going to do that, you know, and hope that I don't come out in traffic. Webber's now managed to pull it away. Now he's not battling with anyone though. Not a lot, but by just enough. Hulkenberg's still sticking with me behind. Too deep. Well, it was too deep that time. No, lots. We'll spawn the exit. And I think I'm going to pit. I'm going to pit. I'm going to go for it. One lap early, isn't it yet? One lap early. I mean, the tyres will be pretty dead towards the end of the race, but if it enables me an extra couple of positions. I've gone very deep there, though. Very wide. Can't bring it back on the marbles, I think. Because I've never managed to bring it back to the racing line, but got away with it just enough. As if I don't come out in traffic, this will work beautifully, but that's a big if. There's a lot of traffic. That's it, I'm screwed. End of story. And I can't quite get it slowed down now as well. These tyres are not looking great. Took lots of curb there. I'll still spin into the pits there since I don't care about rears anymore. And there we go then. So I'm on lean. So that was P7 then before I came into the pits. I'm on lean, definitely. Trying to do tyres, primes. So P7, the tyres are going to be very dead by the end, but hopefully it'll work out. Come on, I need to get going. I don't think I'm going to get ahead of these cars. No, no way. They'll fly past me now. Not all that far off though, to be fair. I might still get Williams. Try him on the outside, that's not going to work, is it? That's not great. I need to try and not be in any traffic. We need to get past these guys as quickly as possible now. I should have a lot more grip than them. Hopefully, and yeah, look at this. Oh, bit of oversteer there on the direction change. I'm going to go for Rich now and bit of curse, get up on the outside here. Almost thought about braking late to go for Bianchi there, but that probably would have been a crash more than anything. I'm now going to have a go up the inside into next corner. It should be nice and easy. Not going to brake too late because I don't need to. Don't wind up going wide, not getting the position. So I'm going to stay on Rich now then. Use the rest of my cars on the exit here to try and pull away from Bianchi. Right, so push now. Push, 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 push. I might be able to do it. I didn't lose too much time to them in the first sector or so, did I really? I managed to get past them relatively cleanly. So I'm going to stay on Rich for now. And just push. They are into the pits now. 6.6 is still ahead, doesn't really matter. I'm way up to P14, even though no one else is pitted. Braking late now, but still managed to get turned in nicely. And I'm not getting a good line for that second part of the corner at all. Choosing instead to take more speed into the first part. They're all in the pits now, look. So I'm going to easily get past these guys, but that's about it for now. So that was the guys I was battling with before. So that's going to be it then. Who's it next? Vettel. Mind you, he was the leader, wasn't he? So I might even be able to get a couple more positions, you know. That was quite a lot gained, wasn't it? On the guys I was fighting with. I think I was fighting Raikkonen, wasn't I? Yeah, I was, because I managed to overtake him on the outside, didn't I? So it's quite a bit of gain straight off the bat. So the guys that haven't pitted yet, I might even be able to overtake them. I'm already in P10. Be magnificent if I could. Pushing out really quite hard. Going to stay on Rich for this lap. 4.7 to Vettel as it stands. Braking a bit later now this time. Wound up running wide, but got away with it. Couldn't get on the throttle quite as I liked on the exit, but it was okay. I ideally want to be on standard now, but I'm not. I'm just going to stay to Rich. Every 10th counts at the moment. Bit wider than I would like there. Bit of oversteer as I hit the curb. Rest of my curves down here now. Come on. Come on. This might work, you know. As they come into the pits now. 4.6 to Vettel, so actually not lost any time to him.
We need to pass this guy. You're much faster in sector
Raikkonen
one.
is now. Oh no, sorry. No. That's behind me. Ignore me. I'm going to say to Rich, just for straight. Who's this ahead? Someone that's particularly slow. Bottas. No, that must be in the pits. It looks like I've overtaken quite a few cars in the pits. This car's coming out of the pits now. Who's that? A Red Bull, some description. I've flown on the outside of him. There's a Ferrari wide there. Don't come back onto the racing line, please. Thank you. That's Alonso. That's a free position up to P5 then. Wow. All the way up to P5. I'm not going to be able to catch the cars ahead now, I shouldn't imagine. I'd be amazed unless they really start battling heavily. That might be two positions. That might be a podium. That'd be amazing, but a bit wide. I shouldn't imagine that's going to happen. Look at this. I'm actually quite close to the lead now. Too wide. Too wide. God, away with it. Managed to recover it nicely. Might have been too wide again though. It was only 1.5. I'm going to go back to Rich. Hopefully they'll be slow. And here again, but they're not really, no. Not enough anyway. Can use lots of curves here. Try and see if I can't just sneak up to the back of them. If they're battling to the chicane, I might be able to sneak a podium, you know. Be amazing if I could. Absolutely amazing. Bit wide there again. Managed to get the power quite early though, quite nicely. And my only chances if they're battling, I'm still on Rich. Shouldn't really be because I don't want to use the fuel, but if I can get up a couple of positions, then they are indeed battling. Look at that. They will be slow. They will be very slow. Whether they'll be slow into the chicane or not is another thing. They're not fast into it, but they're not that slow. Oh, big corner cut. And rightly so, got one. And lots of oversteer on the exit. Just to guarantee that I'm not going to be able to get that position. I don't even get DRS. Never will though. Hopefully I can defend from him. As he's closing on me at a huge rate of knots. I have to use some curves. As he tried to squeeze me there, and he's going to run wide. Oh, he's come back on track though. I don't know how he did that. Now it's not going to work. Tried to get around the outside, but of course he tried to take full speed in there, but of course I was in the way. That was never going to happen, was it? And then somehow managed to go from off the track back onto it. God knows how I did that. There'd have been so many marbles out there and so filthy. No idea how I did it at all, but he did. Didn't expect that, to be fair. Once he got off the track, I was like, right, that's it then, move done. And then he somehow came back at me. No idea how I did that, but 1.8 to the car's ahead now, so this isn't going to happen. Not that I expected to be fighting for a podium, but a bit deep, way deep this time. Lots of wheels on the exit there. I save a lot of my curves for the back straight. As again, I need them to be battling really quite heavily to be in with a chance to get anywhere near the cars ahead. But I'm not that far off them though, am I? I am waiting just in case they decide to battle. It's not like I'm, whoa, not like I need them to take each other off, but that would be nice. I just need them to be battling, really. Not in that corner. That's not where I want to do it. Oh, that would have been close. Once again, they probably are slow. They are indeed, but not slow enough. Take lots of curb, not as much curb on the second one, though. And Ronaldo's very close indeed. Go to Rich again. Even though I can't really afford to, but just wanted to not do a web and be able to get as close. He's going to monster me. Look at that. Luckily, he's going to run out of straight. But yeah, he's gaining so much from me. 36-1 from Vettel, so 9 tenths up on me. As we expected, but it has been 2 tenths at other races, so not as bad as it have been. It has been. These tires are starting to go off a little bit now. Let's have a look. Yep, they're not great. Oh, a bit wide there. Maybe tells me Alonso's running on full revs. That's good. Hopefully use all his fuel and have to go to lean and fall back from me. That'd be wonderful. But it's allowed him to stay very close to me indeed. Any small mistake and he'll be right on me, I'm sure. 2.5 knots of cars ahead. So once again, not huge amounts. They're pulling out on me. As I still can't get it slowed down for that. I braked a bit earlier that time, but lots of wheels from Alonso behind and me there in the end. Bit of curves from me just to make sure he can't get anywhere near me, despite getting the slipstream. So these tyres aren't looking great, and I've still got a few more laps left to go. So hopefully I can hold on to it. Just a bit of wheel spin on the exit there, but God away with it once again. Lots of curves. It should be too far back from me. It's going to be right on me, but it should be too far back to at least get me to this corner, and also hopefully the chicane. Right on me though. It's right on me though. I need to hope that he backed right out of it then, but I don't think he did. I think he might have done just enough, yes. I have to go to Rich again because I know DRS and slipstream is really powerful down this straight. As yes, look at that, look at that. I have to do some curves again. Go to the inside, more curves. Whoa, he did a Weber. That's not sure I'll bring that back. No, he did a Weber there. That's Raikkonen hopefully tries the same and has the same fate. I don't really care what happens behind me. Got no preference, especially, well, ideally actually I'd like Ferrari and Lotus and stuff to beat McLaren. So I might be able to close down on one of the constructors, but it's unlikely anyway. But yeah, I don't really care what happens behind me as long as I get this 5th position. It'd be an amazing result if I manage that. A bit deep there, but God away with it. Raikkonen's very close. Who's that behind him? I think it's Webber, the one that went off previously. That was a break, later break in this time, but braked a bit harder and got away with it. Who is that behind him? I'm not too sure. I think it might be Webber. So it's all well and good them getting alongside me like that in the straight, but I do need to still be alongside them. They've got so much speed. They could quite easily get ahead of me, and I wouldn't be able to not push them off, but they wouldn't be able to skate themselves off because they would be already ahead of me. I'm going to save my curves this time. Hopefully he's not going to be close enough to overtake me down this straight. It's going to be pretty close, but I'm not going to let him have it. He's backed out of it there. which is wonderful news for me since he was so close. Braked a bit early this time to try and get a better line. And I've got some curves, which is exactly what I need. Down the straight, and he's still going to be very close to me. I have to use a lot of curves again. Almost half, and he's probably going to do Webber, hopefully.
We're comfortable at the moment.
He is indeed. Goodbye, Raikkonen. Quite like this. This is very much save my bacon. It is Webber right back on me, so there's no reason why these cars won't be back on me. Come the end of the race. Hopefully they won't be, but Webber certainly is. I think this is the penultimate lap now, just one more lap to go after this. So hopefully if Webb does the same next lap, that'll be me having 5th position relatively comfortably. Oh, a bit deep there again. Missed my apex slightly. I kept through this next corner though. And these tyres aren't good, particularly the front left. It's not feeling good at all. Could have slowed down a bit early this time, but still can't quite get around there. And that's Alonso, I think, that went off before, and he's going to be right on me on the final lap, so Webber going off isn't really going to help. It's only really the next DRS zone I've got to defend against, and that's pretty much going to be it. Wow, I'm going to have to use curves. I didn't want to, but he's all over me. Absolutely all over me. He's going to try it on the outside. Hopefully it doesn't work out. I'm going to squeeze him a bit. Not give him a lot of room. As I try and run out of track, but as I brake late enough to hold him off there, but early enough so I could get it stopped nicely. Hopefully get a good exit, but he's right behind me. I'm going to have to use lots of curves down here and try and get away from my slipstream. I have to use half curves. I think he might even still get me, to be fair. No, he's going to do a Webber, I think. And there he goes. Don't come back on track. No. He almost did again, though, didn't he? He almost did a Webber and came back on track. But that's that position defended. Last lap now, then. So it's just Alonso needs to defend against now, which is going to be easy said and done because these tyres are not happy at all. P5 as it stands. Oh no, I haven't got the grip to stay full throttle on there anymore. Alonso's gaining time all the while, but his tyres didn't look good there, did it? He was swerving around all over the shop. Unfortunately, I think Alonso must be on lean or something, or at least standard. I think Webber might be on rich because he's right behind me. Lots supposed to be on the exit there. But the car's behind Alonso, I think, going to be right on me. Come the end of the race, slow it right down and try and get around there. But look at that, it just won't turn around there anymore. These tyres just haven't got a lot of grip anymore. And he's going to be pretty close to me. The end of this straight, to be fair. Look at that. I'm going to say to the middle. And I've gone deep, I've gone deep. Have to bring it back across to defend. Going to go to Rich now and hope they've got enough fuel and look how close he is to me. Come on, come on. Come on. He's going to be barely alongside me. And that's going to allow me to go to the inside and I should be okay. Braking a little bit conservatively. And I can't get on the power though, these tyres have got no grip. Look at this, lots of wheel spin, but I should get away with it, and I do indeed for the run to the line. P5 then, well earned. Very much well earned if I do say so myself. Wow, okay. Clever strategy to get up there, good driving. I had pretty much had the pace tonight, but the tyre wear just wasn't there for me, but I did have the pace.
Congratulations.
Woo! Wow. I did earn that, not going to lie, I did earn that. P10 then. Sorry, P10, no, P5. 10 points is what I'm going to say. Hulkenberg unfortunately did get P7, so he got 6 points. Button and Perez there, 4 and 2s, that's 6. So I gained a few on them again, but not enough to warrant. I think Webber right down in 11th in the end with that final mistake. By trying to take it on the outside of me, and there we go then, Drivers' Championship. Still, well, no, actually I've lost a place there. Grosjean must have finished ahead of me. He's now 1 point ahead of me, but I managed to put out a bit of a gap on Perez. So, again, I'm not too worried about the Drivers' Championship though, and Vettel looks like he's going to stomp it. Look at that, Vettel, Alonso, Hamilton. Raikkonen's down a bit further than in real life, but Raikkonen's in 3rd at the moment as I'm recording this. So pretty realistic championship there. Let's have a look at the constructors. So 6th position still then, so still now an even bigger gap to Sauber. So what I need to do, 35 points now. So a nice big gap, but still sort of 40 odd points to McLaren, so that's not going to happen. But Sauber's the only ones I'm really concerned about. And maybe forcing if I have an amazing result, but I should be okay. And what an awesome result then. P5, well earned, very much so. Really good defended was required at the end there. And yeah, really happy with that result. Hopefully I can score a few more points at the end just to stop Sauber nipping us in the Constructors' Championship. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.